Raceview Network's Weekend Preview, sponsored by I'm a Fancy PYC at Oklahoma Equine Reproductive Center. Here's Jim Byers.
Los Al's premier event for 2-year-olds is the Los Alamitos 2 Million, coming up this Sunday at the Los Angeles area track. The undefeated HEZA DASHA Fire tops the list of qualifiers for the 400-yard test, which also includes BF Farm Boss and JESS WALKIN THRU. She'll be an outsider in Sunday's feature at Los Al, but JESS WALKIN THRU does have graded stakes experience. The filly ran second in the Grade 1 Dash for Cash Futurity at Lone Star Park in October. Jose Alvarez has been the only jockey to ride JESS WALKIN THRU during her 7-race career. BF Farm Boss qualified with a second-place effort during time trials on November 23rd. From 8 starts, the colt has won 5. The highlight of those was the Grade 2 PCQHRA Breeders' Futurity in October. Look for regular rider Ramon Sanchez to have the call on BF Farm Boss. The Los Al 2 Million is the final leg of the track's Triple Crown for freshman quarter horses, and HEZA DASHA Fire is in line to be the first winner of the 3-race series. The gelding first won the Ed Burke Million by a length and a quarter while posting a 102 speed index. In the Triple Crown's second leg, the Golden State Million, the Jose Flores trainee recovered from a troubled trip to prevail by a half length. Undefeated in 5 starts, all with Cruz Mendez in the irons, HEZA DASHA Fire will collect a $1 million bonus if he takes the Los Alamitos 2 Million Futurity on Sunday night.
I'm a Fancy PYC. He earned $454,000 plus. Qualified to the All-American Futurity, started 6 times and won 5, including the Grade 3 Remington Futurity. I'm a Fancy PYC at Oklahoma Equine Reproductive Center.
The Fairgrounds in New Orleans will host its annual Louisiana Champions Day on Saturday, when 3 graded stakes will highlight the card. Let's take a look at some of the top contenders in the Big Easy's big day of quarter horse racing. The Grade 2 Louisiana Champions Day Juvenile puts state-bred 2-year-olds in the spotlight when a field of 12 will run 350 yards. The top 2 favorites in the $100,000 event ran 1-2 in the Lee Berwick Futurity at Delta Downs. Second-place finisher HEMPS Jumpin' La Jolla, a winner of 4 of 7 starts with $267,000 in the bank, is 4-1 in the morning line, while the Berwick winner, Game, is the 7-2 favorite. Trained by Kelly Smith, Game is a multiple graded stakes winner with $488,000 in earnings. The gelding has a record of 4-2-1 from 8 outings. A field of 9 will go postward in the $100,000 Champions Day Derby, a Grade 2 event restricted to Louisiana breds at 400 yards. Among the leading candidates is Scooter Prize, winner of Delta Downs Vinton Stakes in May. In her last outing, the filly ran 5th in the Billy Montgomery Stakes at Evangeline Downs. KOOL Design has been off the board only once in his 7-race career. The gelding won the Grade 3 Delta Downs Louisiana Bred Derby in July. He followed that with a 2nd-place finish in the Treme Stakes. The winner of that race was Old Time Preacher Man, who is the morning line favorite in the Champions Day Derby. Trained by Kenneth Roberts Sr., Old Time Preacher Man is a graded stakes winner with $559,000 in earnings. He's won 4 of 11 starts, including last year's $1 million LQHBA Breeders' Futurity. Older horses are featured in the $100,000 Grade 2 Louisiana Champions Day Classic. 2 of the top contenders in the 440-yard test finished 1-2 in the Delta Downs 550 Stakes. Second-place finisher BIPTY Dash, and the winner Big Timer, who went on to finish 3rd in the July 12th Louisiana Classic at Delta. The morning line favorite in the Champions Day Classic is DASHIN GAGE from the Kenneth Roberts Sr. training stable. Since turning 4 this year, the gelding has competed exclusively in stakes events, while running in the money in 6 of 7 of those starts. The highlight so far was a tally in the restricted Grade 3 John Alleman Memorial in April. It's a big day of racing in New Orleans, as many of the top state breds compete in Louisiana Champions Day at the Fairgrounds.
Raceview Network's Weekend Preview, sponsored by I'm a Fancy PYC at Oklahoma Equine Reproductive Center.